Well, this is Jen here. She went to nursing school with my wife, and we actually go to church with her mom. This is her first time in a small plane. I do enjoy taking people up who've never been in a small plane before. She's flown commercial, but it's completely different being in a small plane. I usually go over my pre-flight checklist, and I'll tell them a little bit about what I'm doing. Of course, got the safety procedures, that how to get out of the plane and other things. But I do think most people are very curious and interested on what we're doing. It's also interesting for people to know that we could just take off out of a small little grass strip. Looks like a farm field. The strip is 1,900 feet. This is 00 November in New Jersey. They all do the same thing, get the cameras out, take pictures. And I usually love the comments I get here on the headset when we're taking off. It's usually, "Oh wow, this is awesome." I get that nose wheel up as quick as I can. This plane gets up pretty quick, but I get it up in ground effect and then build up speed. If flying ever gets old for you, which I can't imagine it ever getting old, bring somebody up who's never been before. And it kind of like re-energizes you, having them experience flying in a small plane for the first time. My goal is to find them smooth air, get up to, I like flying down as low as I can, that's safe, but get up high enough where we're not bouncing around. I think this flight we were at about 3,000 feet for most of the flight. For most people, you could be from an area, maybe lived there your whole life, or lived there even for a few years or whatever, but you get up in the air and most people have no idea where they're at. Jen said several times, "How do you know where you're at?" I do like looking at the lakes and the sand washes are real easy for me to tell where I'm at in South Jersey. So here we are, at the last of the bumps, trying to get up high enough, get some smooth air. So my one other goal for people is I want them to try to fly the plane. I think most people think that as soon as I let go of the stick and they grab the stick, the plane's going to fall out of the sky. I think people are surprised that they can fly it in the air easier than they thought it would be. First thing I do with them is do straight and level flight, and it usually takes really just a few minutes just to make a few little corrections. Usually they tend to climb. They don't like the horizon kind of being above the nose of the plane. What they tend to do is bring that nose up. But usually they pick it up pretty quick. I think we were flying over Millville at this point. We went down to Cape May and then up the coast and around Atlantic City. I do like talking a lot when I'm flying around with people. I think she was never nervous, but some people, when they're nervous, talking to them. I do a lot of Young Eagles flights, and typically with the kids, I keep talking to them, especially if they're visibly nervous. So here, just kind of explaining a couple things to her about the plane and how we fly it. What the stick does, if we push forward, back, side to side, and then the rudder pedals, there she goes. What it's doing to the plane. The only mistake I made is I should have had a little booster seat in there because her legs weren't long enough and she couldn't touch the rudder pedals. There you go. Oh, legs ain't long enough. There she goes, and there she's flying the plane. First couple minutes we were going up and down a little bit, but here she's got it going straight, keeping the plane level. Neat experience for people to do that for the first time. Find somebody who's never been in a small plane before. Let them go up, show them what it's like to fly in a little plane. They'll probably love it.